no, shush. Shush.
Listen, there is a lot of misinformation, unfortunately, in campaigns these days. We see it from every corner. And I think what Biden was saying there is, I'm not going to allow somebody to distort my record. You know, I think it is, unfortunately, Donald Trump has shown us that he is going to try to run a bruising campaign that's going to be largely built on misinformation and disinformation. And I think what you saw from Biden in that exchange is that he's not going to take that.
I support the Second Amendment. Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech. From the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, my son's hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapons. I'm not taking your gun away at all. You need 100 rounds.
So when you were in Veto and you said you're going to take our guns,
I did not say that. That's not. I did not say that.
Video.
It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out that are simply a lie.
Your voice, you said that you're taking the guns.
Oh, he just clarified it.
Wait. Take your AR-14s and what?
Okay, this is not okay.
Hold on. Hey, let's get
Don't tell me
moving.
anything, pal. I want to go
There's a lot of guys wanted.
I'm not working.
Thanks so much.
Give me a break.
So much.
Don't be such a
You're
worry
pushing up
guy.
on me.
Hey, there's a lot of
Hey. Look, here's the deal.
Go ahead, go.
Here's the deal. Are you able to own a machine gun?
I own a machine gun.
I said, are you able to own one? Under law.
Machine guns are illegal.
That's right. So AR-15's illegal.
How is that in a machine gun?
No, it's not.
Semi-automatic.
Yeah, do you need 100 rounds? Do you need 100 rounds?
In America with handguns, and there are what you call assault rifles. Why are you advocating for assault rifles when people are buying the handguns?
Buy an assault weapon that has multiple rounds, or buy an assault weapon that has 100 rounds. Even though it may not, you can't point to the fact that it in fact had stopped it before. Do you want more of them on the street? Do we want to do that?
So to gun owners out there who say, well, a Biden administration means they're going to come for my guns.
Bingo. You're right if you have an assault weapon. The fact of the matter is they should be illegal, period. Look, the Second Amendment doesn't say you can't restrict the kinds of weapons people can own. The idea that we don't have elimination of assault-type weapons, magazines that can hold multiple bullets in them, it is no violation of the Second Amendment. It is it's just a bow to the special interest of the gun manufacturers and the NRA. And so I went to make a point. I'd show up. My dad used to always say, Joey, half a win is showing up. So I'd go to the gun shows. I'd go into the communities. I'd walk along the estuaries in Delaware where the streams that, you know, if you know anything about my state, the Delmarva Peninsula, look it up on a map. It's a very low-lying area in the southern part. And people would be fishing. They said, damn, Joe, what are you taking my gun for? I'd be walking hip boots, well, not hip boots, but boots, walking along. And I'd show them a picture of an assault. I said, you need one of these to duck hunt, man? What do you think, huh? They go, oh, no, I don't. I said, well, let me tell you something. I'm not taking your shotgun. I have 4-5. I have 2 shotguns, a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge. My son who died had 3 shotguns. We were skeet shooters. He used to duck hunt with my son, but I'm not a hunter. And so what happened was that I'd say, I'm not taking your gun, but I tell you what, the fact of the matter is, I said, you need 100 rounds to go deer hunting, man?
Kate Ernest has the next question. She asks, do you believe that banning certain weapons and high-capacity magazines will mean that law-abiding citizens will then become more of a target to criminals, as we will have no way to sufficiently protect ourselves?
Is this Parents Magazine?
It is.
I have Parents Magazine in my home. I've never heard anybody in Parents Magazine ask these kinds of questions, but I'm delighted to answer them. First of all, the idea that... repeat the last part of the question, please.
So she's asking if a ban goes into effect on certain kinds of weapons and high-capacity magazines.
And what's her name?
Kate.
Kate, if you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun, have the shells of 12-gauge shotgun, and I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here, or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun, and fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, who's ever coming in is not going to... You don't need an AR-15. It's harder to aim, it's harder to use, and in fact, you don't need 30 rounds to protect yourself. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun.